Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Kyle,
I'm Kane.
and we are the KB. And today we're doing a special version of the KB Breakdown. We wanted to get a little festive, and the only way we knew how to do that with the KB Breakdown was to dive into our original Christmas song, Christmas Colors. This was a song that we created in 2021. You kind of started this whole
Started it.
thing, man.
Yeah. I I had so there's a guitar riff that opens the thing. I had it for a couple weeks, I think. Yeah, go ahead and play it.
All right, let's see. So this is the guitar part that he started with.
It was one of those, every time I tried to write lyrics or a melody to it, it just didn't feel good, you know? So I was like, oh, I'll just wait on this one. But every time I would grab the guitar, I'd keep playing it. So the intention was never to write a Christmas song. We love Christmas music, though, and we've always wanted to write a Christmas song. But I think that if you try too hard to do it, it can be super cheesy.
Yes.
I mean, people might think this is cheesy. Who knows? But
We'll see. Comment.
yeah. But one day I was feeling like excited about Christmas and stuff, and I also happened to be playing that riff, and I was like, dude, like none of these other lyrics are working, and I don't quite know the vibe or whatever, so maybe this can just be our Christmas song, you know? So then I wrote that first verse of lyrics. It's super straightforward, just explaining what was happening in the moment.
Let's play that part.
Soon it's Christmas time. Kids are filled with awe and wonder, and I feel just fine. It's like a spell that I'm under.
And I like this part.
And then it just became about like adding layers and stuff, because it could have just been an acoustic song, but we're like, it'd be cool if there was some other stuff in there that gives it that vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Christmas song, Nat King Cole, is just, I think, the best Christmas song ever made. But it makes you, it like hugs you,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel like you're by a fireplace, and it's like you can smell the peppermint and the hot cocoa and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wanted this song to feel warm, and we could have just on 2 and 4 used our jingle bells and did the tropes and stuff, which at the end we do.
Yeah,
Jingle
little
bells.
jingle bells,
But it's an homage
sleigh bells.
to old Saint Nick.
Yeah.
Shout out. Sponsor us. But I knew that I wanted it to be like, to feel like a song that came out a long time ago, that because whenever I listen to Christmas music, it reminds me of when I was younger and you didn't have to care about as much, and you were just so excited for that time of year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what they all do. Like, that's
Yeah.
why you only listen to it that time of year, because it automatically makes you reminisce about all these other memories. And
Yeah, super nostalgic.
we had big shoes to fill with that. So, like, I wanted it to feel, I vividly remember, like, the acoustic part being a really good starter. And I was like, I really wanted to try and expand it a little bit.
Yeah, we should we should play some of the layers we have for that part. There's the synth at the very beginning.
Yeah, I'll just start from the top.
So it just kind of fades in and fades out. Just gives it like a little bit extra, like, I don't know. It just sounds nostalgic to me.
Sounds like an old ass piano.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, just vibey, you know.
Yeah. The drums are definitely not Christmas songy.
No, that's
Uh,
like alternative pop duo.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we had to have a little bit of what we're used to in there too.
Mhm.
You know, I'm very picky about my holiday tunes. Everyone who knows me knows this. Like, I've tried so many different Christmas channels this time of year, and like, at some point, I just could get pissed off by every one of 'em.
Well, it's always the same 10
Yeah.
over and over again, too. You just get
And
tired
like,
of it.
pick the right 10. They always
Yeah,
pick the
some of
wrong
them are
10.
bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, it's some random pop star doing the 30-person band with like the
Oh, you hate
crazy
that.
like.
See, I like those ones.
Well, I like that. Like when they literally, some people like dupe.
It's just the
The
same
original?
track, essentially.
Yeah, and they're
Yeah.
just singing on top. I'm like, what's the point of this? Anyway, we wanted to, with some part of it, make it sound like us. So
Can we play the second verse when it comes in? Like everything when
Yeah.
the drums come in. This just kind of continues, like, at least for us, what we do during this time, you know?
Yes. Yes. This is explaining Christmas time to us.
I drive around at night to look at all the colors of the Christmas lights. It's like we celebrate each other.
I always loved that line that you wrote.
What, the celebrate each other one?
Yeah, it's such a cool way to look at
It's pretty cute.
Christmas lights. I'm Clark Griswold of my street until the guy 2 doors down like just totally blew me out of the water. This year he's got like 7 Christmas trees in his front yard. I'm like,
That's
props,
awesome.
props to you. Next year, it's gonna be.
It's game on.
Yeah, let's go. But yeah, that's always. I always love when people put up Christmas lights.
It's something that everybody can do together and not disagree on.
Yes, because a month ago everyone had political signs,
Mm-hmm.
and I still see political signs. I'm like, how much happier would we all be with each other if you put that thing in the trash and put up Christmas lights instead?
Yeah.
That would make me happy. But I wanted to go back to this little part here. This song kind of pushed us toward, I think, doing little one-off stuff in a song, like something that doesn't necessarily have to repeat.
Yeah.
Because we
Even
were
if you
so
want it to.
right. Because we were so used to like, well, we got to record it only if we can play it live, you know. And this kind of gave us the opportunity to like just do whatever because we weren't gonna play this live really.
Right. Yeah.
But then that kind of bled into the next projects. But this little, it's a bass lick, and then some little bells. I don't know, something about that's just cool, but it fits in between a couple of lines in the verse.
To look at all the colors of the Christmas.
It's my
Kinda.
favorite part. Well, one of them.
Yeah.
And
And then into the chorus, I just want to play that real quick.
yeah.
It's like we celebrate each other. The morning patiently awaits, and my worries slowly fade away.
You want to explain kind of the weird chord stuff because
yeah,
I'm not educated enough for that.
So I think a lot of times, like a lot of the Christmas songs that became super popular were written at a time when complicated chords were more common, I guess. And so when the verse is very like alternative pop, it's two chords, it's the two chords that every band loves to use, you know. And I was like, it'd be cool if the chorus had what I would call, like, obviously there's a technical name for it, but I just think of it as like a Christmassy chord because it reminds me of those more complex kind of parts in the older Christmas songs. So right at the end of that chorus, when it's like slowly fades away, that part, there's a little chord change in there that I thought just made it sound more like a classic Christmas song to me.
Gently awaits, and my worries slowly fade away.
And it fades away.
Yeah.
And then
strings kind of
this next verse, did you have one written?
yeah,
you
I
sent it to
think
me?
it was just bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I remember listening to the demo. I was working as a computer lab. I hosted a computer lab that was like 40 minutes away from my house. And it was on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And on that one of those Thursdays, I was on my way home and I just listened to the thing over and over again because I was like, I feel like there's something in my head that wants to get out. I just need to listen to it over and over and over. And I wanted to go further into explaining the stuff we do during Christmas and how it makes you feel and stuff like that. So I was literally, as I was driving, singing the stuff out loud and like writing it in the car.
Mhm.
It's one of those verses when you write it that like every word needs to be in there.
Yeah.
There's some
For it to
that
be right.
there's some that like 70% of it tells a story, and then
Mhm.
the other 30's like you just need filler words to make the time up.
Yeah.
This was one of them for me that was like it all has purpose in it. So I think
Mhm.
I just like memorized it as I was driving home.
When it's Christmas Eve, I'll be dancing in the kitchen, making recipes from the people that we're missing.
I love that line.
Because he literally does that every year.
Yeah, because I get home and I have a home pod and I pull up Apple Music, Holiday Classics, crank that on in the kitchen and open the cookbook and find like
Cookies.
my grandma's pumpkin brown sugar cookies.
These cookies.
You can make them dairy free.
Oh my God.
They're so good. So
So
I'm not going
fucking
to tell you how to do it. I'm just going to say a couple things that you can figure it out. First off, plant butter, Country Crock. You can buy it at Kroger or Walmart. It's like $5, whatever. Who cares? Okay, it tastes exactly like regular butter, and you won't have a tummy ache. A can of pureed pumpkin. Okay, use like half of it, and then you're gonna want like flour or whatever. Mix it together for the cookie, and then for the frosting, all you got to do, you get like a stick of butter, like a cup of brown sugar, and you mix it until it starts bubbling. You let it bubble for a minute, turn the heat off, and then a spoonful at a time, powdered sugar and whisk. Powdered sugar and whisk. And do that until you have a thick consistency.
Dude,
And then you just plop that on those suckers. It's awesome.
they are
but
so good.
That is a recipe from my grandma that reminds me of our childhood. It reminds me of fall into Christmas season. So I'm so glad that we put that line in there. It just makes me happy.
It's a great line.
No alarm is set. I'll be up before the sunrise, 'cause I have to check if there's snow falling outside.
And that part of it is, remember when you were kids and like it's Christmas Eve, you got to go to bed because if you don't go to bed, you won't get your toys. You know, they're
Yeah, man.
Santa's not gonna give them to you, whatever.
Yup.
But it was so hard to fall asleep, and I remember always waking up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And, like,
and you're like, it's time.
Go in your parents' room, like, can we do this? And they're like, no, look, need more
let's wait."
sleep, you
Yeah.
know? Like, man, it was so hard to like sleep till 6.
Yeah. Every other day it was not.
Yeah,
It's
for
the
real.
only day out of the year.
It's
I forgot there is live bass in here
oh really?
in the verses, and I feel like it helps everything move. Like if you play the bass and drums together, would be kind of cool. But yeah, this song kind of felt like we were playing multiple members of a band or something like that. Just like little extra stuff in there, you know, to help it bounce a little bit.
Dude's just throwing licks left and right.
Licks, man. The synth from the beginning kind of fades back in at that section too.
Making recipes.
I really like that background.
And it's a lot of times it's stuff you don't notice
Yeah.
unless you're listening for it, but it's just like a subtle thing that might make you stay interested, I guess. Strings come back in.
The morning patiently awaits.
And something happens here, right?
Yeah, and their those harmonies in there. Oh, this.
Very classic Christmassy.
Morning
Okay, let's go to these.
The morning patiently awaits, and my worries slowly fade.
So those are all dupes of each other.
away. The morning patiently awaits, and my worries slowly fade away. The morning patiently awaits, and my worries slowly fade away.
Man, that's wonky.
Fun.
Very unique New York there. Dang. That's a migraine creator right there.
The morning patiently awaits, and my worries slowly fade away.
And then it ended here at first, but then you wanted to add this.
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Classic, dude.
Yeah. This song literally
I like this song.
I love it.
Dude.
I'm not
I
gonna
always
lie.
forget about this song.
It's on my Christmas playlist.
Dude,
I ain't joking.
why is it frowned upon to not listen to your music? Shouldn't-
listen to you. Why is it frowned upon?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. My brain is
Uh.
not working today, huh? Just in general.
Oh, yeah,
Like, we've been together for many hours, and I've been in
that's poetic.
a
Yeah,
silly,
you've been a little silly today,
all over
kiddo.
the place, yeah. I almost fell over earlier, tripping over stuff. Anyway, what were we talking about?
About how it's frowned upon to
Hmm.
jam to your own tunes.
Dude.
I used to not like it, but turns out because the music was bad.
Yeah, it's because we sucked.
It's like, I can't listen.
No, I do feel like the better we get, or like the more we learn, I guess, about how to make things sound like we want them to sound in our head, the
Yeah,
easier it
it's-
is to listen back to
you're
stuff.
now we're making music that we want to hear.
Yeah.
Like before, I felt, at least, I felt a little like making it for some other reason, you
Mhm.
know. And I think we gotten to the point where it's just like, what sounds good?
Yeah.
Let's do that. But this song is an homage to the holiday season and our memories that were made from this holiday season since we existed. And it's one of those that, like, hopefully it brings memories for other people if they add it to their playlist. We think it's cute. So if
It's
you
cute, dude.
yeah, if you got a holiday playlist and you're looking for another one, feel free. I hope you like it.
We are not a Christmas band, though.
Correct.
We may write. I mean, I'm sure we'll write another Christmas song someday.
Yeah, I'm down.
Because we do love Christmas music, but like, you know,
Yes.
what's your favorite Christmas song?
The Christmas song.
Oh, you said that already.
Or Last Christmas.
He loves Last Christmas.
Or All I Want for Christmas Is You.
You love that part.
What?
The backup vocals that come in. You always sing that
And
part. Yeah. I would say my favorite is well, if we're getting specific.
I mean,
What's that word?
You did ask what song,
Yeah.
so I would assume
the
that's
Michael Bublé version of
It's beginning to look a
because
lot.
it's just like that silence that happens.
Yo, I listened to it yesterday.
Yeah.
It's straight up like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and you're like ready, and then he just comes in.
It's a-
perfect, dude. Yeah, the whole intro's so great.
And then it's
It's so good, dude. It's so good. And then also just as a song in general, not specific version, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I don't think you can really beat. Like, that song is perfect.
Yeah, this was cool. This was fun. So if you have nothing else to say,
I don't. I kind of went on a rant at the end there, but
no, it's good. That's it. If you liked this, actually like it on the digital world. Share it with people in spirit of the season. And comment, what's your favorite Christmas song? What's your favorite holiday song? Doesn't have to be Christmas. But yeah, let us know, man. We love to hear it. So for that was Christmas Colors by the KB. I'm Kyle.
I'm King.
We are the KB. And this was the KB Breakdown.
baby.
I met a man who lives in Tennessee.
Dude, should I tell that story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is like end credit scene. My wife, first trip we ever went on together, we were going to Pennsylvania, and it was not Christmas time. It was like February or January. And I sang that song so much in the car that she cried.
Because when you and me and our sister Megan are together, we start singing that,
Mm-hmm.
and just there's like a key change in it, and
Always.
we just keep going. The key change,
Yeah.
like
And
8 of 'em.
she was like reaching her breaking point. She goes, "Can you please stop?" And I was like, "Okay, like I mean it. I'll stop." And like 2 minutes go by, and then I went, "Oh, there's no," and I started again.
Oh,
and
there's no.
yeah,
Oh, there's no. Oh, there's no. There's no. It's so fun and maddening.
yeah. But we're still together after all this time.
And sidebar, weird Christmas song. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding.
So aggressive.
Bring us some figgy pudding.
Or I'll
And
stab you
bring
in
it
the
right
neck.
here.
It's like
They go and put it right here. And
Yeah.
like, we won't go
Won't
until
go
we
and
get
get
some.
some.
We won't. And also, what's
it's
figgy
like you
pudding?
imagine them like pulling out a weapon.
Put it right here. All right, guys.
All right,
Happy holidays. Have a good one.
deuces.